There was a time when this sound ruled the world. From Tokyo to New York, Nairobi to Helsinki. If you had a phone, chances are it was a Nokia. But now, Nokia is barely a whisper in the smartphone war. So, what really happened? Was it arrogance, bad luck, or something deeper? Stick around because this isn't just a tech story. It's a story about power, pride, and a brutal fall from the top. To understand the fall, we need to rewind. Nokia started as a paper mill in 1865. Yes, paper. But by the late 1990s, it was the face of mobile innovation. By 2007, Nokia was selling more phones than Apple and Samsung combined. They gave us phones that lasted weeks on one charge. Rugged, reliable, nearly indestructible. And they were ahead in innovation too. Remember the Nokia N95? A smartphone before we even called them that. Then came 2007. Apple launched the iPhone. At first, Nokia shrugged it off. After all, they had market dominance, a deep product line, and massive distribution. Internally, Nokia engineers warned of the shift, but leadership dismissed the iPhone as a niche gadget. It has no keyboard, they scoffed. They didn't realize. The iPhone wasn't a better phone, it was a better computer. Nokia's aging Symbian OS looked like a relic compared to iOS. And it wasn't just Apple. Android entered the ring, and Nokia froze. Here's something most people don't know. Nokia invented a touchscreen phone in 2004, years before the iPhone. But it was buried by internal politics and corporate fear. Nokia wasn't short of ideas, it was short of execution. Layers of bureaucracy strangled innovation. Every new idea faced endless approval cycles. Managers fought over budgets. The company was big, but not bold. Where Apple moved fast, Nokia debated. While Android evolved, Nokia hesitated. And the world moved on. 2011, Nokia made a bold move. New CEO Stephen Elop, a former Microsoft executive, declared Symbian dead. Nokia would now build smartphones exclusively on Windows Phone. The decision was controversial. Android was booming, but Nokia bet on a fledgling Windows ecosystem. The result? A product that looked great, but lacked apps, developer support, and timing. By the time Lumia phones hit shelves, the iPhone was in its sixth generation. The Android army had conquered the globe. Nokia was late again. In 2014, Microsoft bought Nokia's mobile division for $7.2 billion. But instead of a revival, it was more like a burial. Within 2 years, the entire Nokia phone operation was shut down. What followed was a slow fade into obscurity. Nokia still existed in networking and telecom equipment, but its phone glory days were over. Here's the truth. It wasn't one mistake. It was death by 1,000 cuts. Leadership failure. They underestimated Apple and Android. Software stagnation. Symbian couldn't compete, and they ignored Android. Innovation bottleneck. Great ideas were crushed by red tape. Wrong partnerships. Windows Phone was a long shot, and it missed. Timing. They reacted too late, too often. Nokia's story isn't about laziness or stupidity. It's about how even giants can fall when they forget how fast the world can change. Today, the Nokia brand lives on through HMD Global, making budget-friendly Android phones. And the original company, Nokia Corporation, is thriving in 5G infrastructure. But the magic, the legacy, is a shadow of what once was. Nokia's fall isn't just a business case, it's a warning. Even giants can be humbled if they stop listening, adapting, and daring. So the next time your phone rings, remember, once everyone's phone said Nokia. Don't forget to subscribe to us